Hi everyone, I'm back with another useful lesson for questions related to places in part 2 of IELTS speaking test. So far we covered plenty of strategies and techniques, and right now we're going to be dealing with the expressions of size and shape. Remember, always remember, if you want to talk about a place, just like we covered the questions related to people, we gotta be using the adjectives. In order to describe something, somewhere, someone, we have to use adjectives because this is the main role of adjectives, a kind of description with details. Now we're going to be dealing with the adjectives that talk about the size and shape. Please follow me. I'm going to show you and I'm going to teach you some practical adjectives in this regard. Follow me, please. Expressions of size and shape. Take a look. It was a vast desert with almost no trees or houses. So vast means a very wide place. The building was massive with many floors and a very modern design. So this is another adjective, massive. You see, we are talking about the size. We walked through a narrow street in the old town. A narrow. This is the opposite of wide. There was a towering mountain in the background, which made the whole view dramatic. So you see, we have the word towering as an adjective that describes the mountain view, and we use the relative clause of which in order to expand our sentence just a little bit. Let's move on here. The road was long and winding, so it took us nearly an hour to reach the village. Take a look at this one. I visited a tiny cafe hidden behind a market. This is another adjective that describes the size. Let's take a look at two more. The apartment was cramped. Remember, when you say somewhere is cramped, it means that it does not have enough space. For example, you go to an elevator and you feel that you're cramped. It means that you don't have enough space to move. So the apartment was cramped, but it had a cozy atmosphere. There was a broad avenue full of palm trees on both sides. Again, another adjective, broad, which means wide, not narrow, to describe a place. Now, let's put them in a sample answer. The question says, describe a place you visited. I like to talk about a vast desert I visited with my family. The area was extremely open with endless sand and a few tiny buildings far away. The road leading there was quite windy, so the journey felt adventurous. I loved it because the place felt peaceful and unforgettable. You see, we have another pairing here. Peaceful and unforgettable. Let's move on to the second example here. Describe a building. Okay, I want to describe a massive shopping complex in my city. It is a tall building with many floors and bright lights inside. There is a broad street in front of it, so it is easy to reach. I like it because it feels modern and lively. Again, another pairing. So take a look at all these adjectives. They are here to help you describe a place with details. And always remember, if you really want to get yourself to band 7 or above, what you have to do is to come up with details. You cannot guarantee that a score without giving details. And as I have already told you many times, as I have already told you 100 times actually, adjectives are one simple strategy to beautify your speech and to come up with a better explanation. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we're gonna move forward with the other techniques and strategies.